guys, this is Esports Money's ESM, MacTown, whatever you want to call me, and today we're going to be going over my guide to Huskar. I've been working on this guide for a little while now, as far as jungling the hero goes. Shout out to Slasher, who motivated me to learn to play the hero. Even though it hasn't really worked out, I really suck at the hero, honestly. I'm really, really bad at Huskar. Regardless, I found a way to jungle him that will get you an armlet by around 10 or 11 minutes, and you can immediately kill Rosh with the armlet. Little disclaimer, this is only if you're afraid of the lane that you're playing against, or if you just, like, can't last hit at all. But you'll be about level 6 with an armlet by around 10 minutes, and you'll be level 8 with an armlet, brown beards, and a couple hundred extra gold by 11 minutes or 12 minutes after you kill Rosh. So anyway, first thing we're going to do is, it's almost like cliff jungling, except you will be stacking and you'll also be killing things really quickly. You're going to cut out all the trees here, just so that you can more easily get to these guys here. And this is doable on the Dire. In fact, it's much easier on the Dire. Up here, you can see these 3 trees and these 4 up here. If you can cut out these 3 and these 3 here to make a path that's actually longer and actually easier to jungle with on the Dire side, but I'm using the Radiant side just because it's a little more difficult, and therefore the guide will be a little bit more viable, accurate, if you will. Now I will try to run down here and grab whatever the rune is.
Time to get angry.
Hopefully it's a bounty rune, so I can't really use anything else. It is a DD, but it won't really matter. It should be expired by the time the creep wave spawns.
Into the Valley of Death rode the 5 idiots.
I'm gonna go back and kill that last tree.
Swiftly now.
And whatever the first camp is, I probably will tank it until I'm around half health. Something that I want to point out about this guide is that you're not going to be able to fight that hard by level 7. You're going to max your E first. You're going to get 1 point in Inner Vitality early, and then you'll start maxing Burning Spear after you have Berserker's Blood maxed. Or if you kill Rosh at level 6, after you kill Rosh, you want to immediately max Burning Spear. So if you're level 8 after you kill Rosh, you'll have 3 points in Berserker's Blood, 3 points in Burning Spear, 1 point in Inner Vitality, 1 point in Life Break. Finish your Burning Spear, then finish Berserker's Blood, then finish Inner Vitality. You'll only keep 1 point in your ultimate until you're level 15 or 14. You want all of these skills maxed out before you get the level 2 ultimate, because it only increases the slow and the slow duration, not the damage, and doesn't affect cooldown, and it has no mana cost. So that's the skill build. Item build, you're going to be rushing an armlet with these starting tangos. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked, but it worked. Again, normally you won't be able to kill the stack that quick, or the camp that quickly, because I had a DG. Normally what I do there is just tank up enough damage so to get relatively low health. Uh-oh, back up, back up. If you're standing in this little crack right here, then you should be able to hit them without them hitting you. I did get hit a little bit there.
To the novel realm, my gratitude. With all my heart.
And the Inner Vitality is mostly for emergencies and mostly for when you're kiting side camps. So the DD is a bit of a confounding variable. Probably would have taken me close to 2. I'll be close. It'd be close to 2 minutes by the time I would have killed it normally. So we're at 152. I'm gonna go ahead and tank this up and kill it, because it's pretty easy to kill regardless. Or at least kill those 2. Oh, misclicked.
With all my heart.
I'll leave that alone for now. Actually, might as well explain this now. You back up to about here, and they'll only hit you once or twice, so you can kite them to continue to kill them. It's not that ideal, but it's just something that you can do to get a little more golden experience while you're waiting for your main camp to respawn, which is this one.
honor.
Hopefully we don't have a satyr camp here. They're really hard to stack.
Yes.
We do have a satyr camp. So I will attack at 55 might work.
I'd stake my life on
It's really hard to stack the satyrs. Might have worked. It's close, whatever happened. Yeah, it didn't work. So, missed a stack, whatever.
what's worth it.
What I should have done is gone back a little bit earlier and attacked and killed the small
Your
satyrs
middle tower is under attack. Hey, forget
so that
about
I could have stacked easily.
In fate's hands.
I'll take a little bit of damage up here. Not too concerned about it, mostly just want to attack as fast as possible. Keep somewhere between 10 and 12 stacks of Berserker's Blood on. Yeah, it's 337 and we have our Helm of the Iron Will.
I'll give it my all. Duty call.
Kaitorino Cappuccino.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
If the slow were a little bit better on Orb of Venom, I would totally pick it up for this guy to jungle. Because your kiting would be so much more efficient. See, I got a little bit of lag there. I'm just going to immediately rush back and kill these in case I get a satyr again.
For the greater good.
And it's just
Your
Centaur.
top tower is under attack.
Oh, wait, what? That's awesome.
At once.
Your top tower is under attack.
So, if this tree grows back, you can just stand here and attack all day.
Your sacrifice.
I want to point out really quickly that I got a point in my W at level 4 because I want to have the W maxed out as fast as possible, and I really only would like to have one safety point of Inner Vitality while I'm jungling. Really, you don't need the point of Inner Vitality, but you won't be using Burning Spears to jungle, and you won't be using Burning Spears to kill Roshan, so you can get the point of Inner Vitality is nice. But if you want, you can just go for sort of the standard laning build, except with a slight preference on Berserker's Blood over Burning Spear so that you can have it by 7. You will get your ult at level 6 regardless, because if you need to jungle a little bit more, you can actually use it on creeps to jungle fast, because it only has a 12-second cooldown. But more importantly, after you kill Rosh, you have Life Break to go and gank with. Don't use Life Break on Rosh, his Lincoln will absorb it. Wonder if this will work. It probably won't.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and move now.
For the greater good.
Still, that was really convenient when it happened.
With all my will.
I need to let him hit me some.
Yes. Yes.
I'm killing things too slowly now because I have too much health. First world problem of jungle in Huskar. I know what I'll do to lower my health.
An honor.
Oh, more mud golems. Can't burning spears.
Debt repaid. With a will.
I will use my burning spears on this camp now, if it's not mud golems, because I want to lower my health more. That's basically the only thing burning spears is good for when you're jungling, because you're only getting the one level of it, so it's not really that effective.
Quickening. Attack. The gods wish more of me. Swiftly now.
So again, he's not the fastest of junglers, but this will work.
Ding dong.
Anything can work.
Give it up.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Can we pause, please? I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Time is short. A meager hour.
I have got decent camps, but since Huskar's a kite jungler, like he just kites things around, he doesn't actually just man fight them the way so like Lycan does. It doesn't really matter what your camps are. Your spells don't scale in the same way that like heroes like Terrorblade and Lycan spells scale.
Know my pain. Yes.
No.
Sacred speed.
Ah, I messed up the stack. That's actually really, really bad. I might have been about to get a sub 10 minute armlet there. That really sucks.
Duty calls.
Sorry, if you guys can't tell, I'm lagging a bit.
Willingly.
I still haven't called my ISP yet. I need to get on that. I'm sorry.
I'll give it
No,
now.
no, 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 no. Guess I'll just grab the bounty and wait.
Yes. Offering accepted.
So, 15 seconds left. Hopefully it's a big camp, or the biggest camp I can get, money-wise. So I'm very close to that armlet. 600 gold away.
With a will.
It's very important that you don't forget to stack this camp. As you can see, it's like most of the money I have.
I'll risk it. All I'm given, I will give back in strength is healing. With all my heart.
Gotta find something to kill.
At once.
Actually, I think I'll ult this guy.
Weigh your fate. Yes. Swiftly now.
I'm just gonna YOLO this one out. Cool. Gold. I'll do it the au natural way. I should have used the console command to add enough gold just to get my just to get a courier at the start, because not having a courier really sucks when you're doing this sort of shit. Because normally, if you use, like, the armlet's got some pretty big build-up items, so you've got the Helm of the Iron Will, the Gloves of Haste, your Claws of Attack, or Blades of Attack, and then your Recipe. But if you have your Helm of the Iron Will, or rather, if you get your Blades of Attack and your Gloves of Haste
For the
first,
greater good.
you'll be able to farm creeps a lot faster than normally. Additionally, really, it doesn't matter if you're... Oh, Slasher's online. It doesn't matter if you're at low health or not. You can actually, like, just... Like, with Lycan, when you finish jungling and you go to kill Roshan, you actually have to go back to the base and heal regardless. But the way that Huskar works is, you're going to be jungling... You're going to be fighting Roshan on a knife's edge as it is, so it doesn't matter if you go to fight Rosh at low health or medium health or no mana or low mana. Having a little mana helps, but it's not a big deal. So let's talk about the Rosh fight for just a second and the mechanics of it. You have to armlet toggle as soon as Rosh turns around. You need to double tap your armlet. Be careful not to triple tap it or you'll just straight up die. So it's 11 minutes now. I'm fucking 40 seconds late, but it'll still work. You got three, maybe 4 points in Berserker's Blood, 1 point in Vitality, 1 point Burning Spear. You're not going to use Burning Spear. You're just going to toggle the armlet, and If you lag at all during your Rosh fight, you're dead. It's that simple. You should smoke in to do this. I'm not, because it's a bot game, because I'm behind anyway.
Your middle tower is under attack. Oh man, this is totally harshing my mellow.
I will use Inner Vitality on myself.
Pardon the interruption, sir, but it's a phone call from your middle tower. It says it's being destroyed.
This will be risky. There we go, double tap.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You can see how close this is. Like, if you mess up even a little bit, you just die to Rosh. I spent 4 games just practicing soloing Rosh yesterday, because I died to Rosh twice in the same game in a pub on stream. So, yeah. It definitely takes a bit of practice to time the armlet right, not to triple tap. I had to switch. I used to have it on C, which is the same key I use for trids on a lot of heroes, and that's not working. I had to switch it back. Okay, so there we go. We're 757 gold. We're level 8. We're 12 minutes in. Realistically, based on just making sure that you land all your stacks, you should have Rosh dead by about 11 minutes. And you could be level 9 by now if you spend a little bit more time in the jungle. But essentially, now I've got level 3 Burning Spears, level 1 Inner Vitality, level 3 Berserker's Blood, level 1 Ultimate. So once I get to level 9, my build will be exactly the same as if I had laned the hero, which would be, or no, level 10 would be when it's the same. But regardless, the point is get max Burning Spears by level 9, because Burning Spears is one of the best skills you have. It's what gives Huskar such strong lane presence. Again, don't do this build unless you're really afraid of what you could fight in lane, and you have a team that's okay with you playing this way, because you're going to be building super, super greedy. For the rest of the game, you can split push by armlet toggling right after you get hit by the tower shot. As soon as you see the tower shot hit you, double tap when you're low health. And the reason that you do this is 1, so you don't die, and 2, and more importantly, so that you're always at low health so that you hit super, super fast. You can't really die to magic damage because of the way Berserker's Blood works as passive, but you can die to pure damage from Invoker's Sunstrike, and Lena's Axe will just destroy you from the inside out. So that's it. That's how I jungle Huskar. After I kill Rosh, I use that 757 gold to immediately buy a couple TPs and some brown boots. The boots will stay brown until the late game, where they become boots of travel. And then per Slasher's Guide, I will get the Armlet of Mordigian, or not there. I already have the Armlet. I'll get Lifesteal and then upgrade my Lifesteal into Helm of the Dominator. I will use the Helm of the Dominator to attack the Ancients at 52 or 53 seconds on every minute, and pull the Ancients away to stack them. And be careful with this. I find that I can kill 2 Ancient camps with Armlet relatively easy, but 3 or more camps is actually very, very difficult until I have something like a Satanic. The camps are really, really tough against Huskar, actually. So I wouldn't do more than a triple stack, and to be safe, you can do a double stack. But just that little bit of double stack is that's 600 extra gold for a double stack, and you can farm the lane and or the jungle or push while you're stacking. So don't forget to stack. Get your armlet, get your brown boots, wait and turn them into boots of travel later. Get your Humble the Dominator, turn that into a Satanic. For skill build, after you finish Burning Spears, get that last point in Berserker's Blood, finish Inner Vitality, and max Life Break last. One really important thing about Huskar is a hero that fights better the lower his health is. So people kind of wonder, what is the ideal amount of health I want to be at? I find that between 30 and 45% of your health is where you have the best ratio of not going to die to attack damage. Inner Vitality heals you a lot more when you're low. It says bonus when hurt. If the target is below 40%, it will heal faster. So don't use Inner Vitality to heal yourself when you're at 50% or above. Use your lifesteal. The only time I ever use Inner Vitality on myself is if it's during a fight or right before a fight, because it does last for, what is the duration? 16 seconds. So this is a really, really long-lasting spell. It will last through most team fights. Cast it on yourself before you get started. For items after the Satanic, you have, or for even before the Satanic, you have the choice of getting a Heaven's Halberd for the evasion and disability, or getting a BKB. Those are basically the two main trees down that way. Only reason you get a BKB is if there's a lot of disable, because again, magic damage isn't really a threat. So this is my ultimate guide to jungling Huskar. I did it on the Radiant side. It's not as fast as the Dire side, but I wanted to show that it's just as easy on the Radiant side, or close to as easy on the Radiant side as it is on the Dire side. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.